Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Light the Flame YouTube channel. I'm your boy KB. We're bringing you daily Olympics coverage every single day whenever an Olympic Games is going on. Whether it's the summer, the winter, we've got you covered. We are talking Olympics every single day. We're one of the few podcasts on the market bringing you daily Olympics coverage out there. So if you want daily Olympics coverage, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon so you know when new episodes are live. And thanks for tuning in to a new episode of Light the Flame. Now, let's get into that Olympics talk. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Light the Flame, an Olympics podcast presented by Underground Industries. KB flying solo with you again today. Had some scheduling conflicts for Casey, so she won't be joining us today or on Thursday's episode, but we will be back in the saddle for the weekend, I believe, and round out these 2026 Milano Cortina Winter Olympic Games. But we are back with another daily Olympics episode here to break down all the action from Milan, as a lot went down on Wednesday. So much action happened on Wednesday that we have to break down. A very, very exciting day of Olympic action. One of my favorite days so far, I think. Just in the spirit of competition alone, with medalists who walked away victorious today. Awesome day in Milan. So we're going to break it all down, look ahead to Thursday's action, and obviously give you an update on the medal count. But before we get into everything, make sure you guys are following us on the socials or on Instagram and Threads at Light the Flame Pod and at LTF Olympics on Twitter. Please subscribe to the show. I was looking at our numbers on the back end today and genuinely cannot thank you all enough for all the support so far. We still have a few more days of these Olympics, which is awesome to keep bumping and grinding with these numbers. But looking at the numbers today, and Spotify told us that we should have about 6 times the amount of subscribers than what we do right now. So if you're not following us on Spotify, if you're not subscribed on Apple Podcasts, please fix that, subscribe. The numbers, the proof is in the pudding. The numbers are saying one thing, you guys are saying another. Be sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button on Apple and Spotify. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. And of course, subscribe to the Light the Flame Podcast YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LightTheFlamePodcast. Subscribe over there as well. YouTube is telling us we should have a lot more subscribers than we do. So please subscribe. Leave a like on the video, drop a comment down in the comment section, and click that bell icon so you know when each episode daily drops in your subscription box. Getting into today's action, there's so much to break down that happened today, but we will start with snowboarding. The women's slopestyle, Mari Fukada walks away victorious with a gold medal. Again, these point percentages are crazy. Mari Fukada, an 87.83 finishing result for the women's slopestyle final. New Zealand, Zoe Sadowski-Synnott takes silver with an 87.48 finishing time. And Japan, Kokomo Marase, an 85.80 finishing result. So Japan double podiums in the women's slopestyle final. And New Zealand capture silver in that event. The men's slopestyle final, China, Su Yiming, 82.41 finishing result. Taiga Hasegawa from Japan, an 82.13 finishing result to capture silver. And Jake Cantor of the United States finishes out the podium. He will take bronze with a 79.36 finishing result. So China, Japan, and the U.S. for the men's slopestyle final. It's awesome. Jake Cantor has had a pretty solid Olympics, man. It's been awesome watching him compete, and to see him get rewarded with a podium spot is pretty sweet. The short track speed skating, women's 3,000 meter relay final, South Korea, a 4:04.014 finishing result. Italy comes in at silver with a 4:04.107, and Canada take the bronze in this relay at 4:04.314. Tenths of a second, again. Like, I know we've talked about this on every episode, but seeing it in front of your face, it just boggles my mind. How like one move can change the entire trajectory of an event. So congratulations to South Korea, Italy, and Canada. The men's 500-meter final was electric. Stephen Dubois takes the gold for Canada. Another gold there for the Canadians after it evaded them for quite some time here in Milan. Stephen Dubois, 40.835 finishing result. The Netherlands double podium with silver and bronze. Mel Van Twoot, a 40.912, and Jens Van Twoot, 41.908. That race was electric, and it came down to that final turn there. It was awesome, and Stephen Dubois walks away with the gold medal for Canada. The women's aerials final, Zhu Mengtao for China, a 112.90 finishing result. Australia's Danielle Scott, a 102.17, and Xiao Qi from China, a 101.90. This is one of the bigger score discrepancies we've seen in any of these events. To win by nearly 11 points is pretty impressive. So China double podium in the women's aerials freestyle skiing final. We go to cross-country skiing, women's team sprint final, Sweden, Switzerland, and Germany. First time, no Norway in one of the cross-country events there for the women. Sweden take that gold medal in a 20:29.99, 20:31.39 for Switzerland, and Germany a 20:35.86. But Norway captured gold in the men's team sprint final for cross-country skiing. And our boy Klæbo continues to just rack up golds. He gets another gold medal this Olympics, an 18:28.9 finishing result. Right behind the United States, Ben Ogden and Gus Schumacher, an 18:30.3. And then Italy come in with bronze at an 18:32.2. So congratulations to the U.S. Congratulations to our guy Klaebo, another gold for Norway in these Winter Olympics. The biathlon, France come in first in the women's 4x6 kilometer relay final. They got capture gold 110.22.7. Sweden with silver at 111.14.0. And Norway get on the podium with a bronze at 111.30.3. And now to the emotions for your boy. The women's slalom final alpine skiing, the final alpine skiing event of these Olympics. Capturing bronze, Sweden. Capturing silver, Switzerland. And capturing gold, Mikaela Shiffrin, baby. Mikaela Shiffrin is back, and man, watching her compete is awesome in so many ways, because Mikaela Shiffrin obviously won gold back in 2014 in Sochi. It's 12 years ago. Mikaela was 18 at the time. That's when she was new kid on the block, kind of the next wonder kid for Team USA. And then 2022 obviously suffers the injury after she crashed into the safety netting. And prior to that, unfortunately, her father passed away in 2020. Her mom was diagnosed with cancer. It's been a whirlwind of the last 6 years for Mikaela Shiffrin. And to see her go out there, and especially because the two athletes before her ended up having issues where they didn't finish, to see her go and compete, just put her head down and do the damn job that she knew she was capable of, I had chills. I was so, I've never met Mikaela Shiffrin in my life, but we're so close in age, and seeing what she has overcome just in her personal life, what she has overcome, battling back from 2022 and dealing with not only the injury, but suffering PTSD from her run in 2022. I was so happy, man. It brought so much joy, and watching her on the podium during the medal ceremony. Like, I was like tearing up. It was the coolest thing ever to watch her go and compete and capture gold. She becomes just the second athlete. I think I have it right here. I got the notification about it early this morning, and I was like, I gotta wait and watch her go. She's the second skier to win gold twice in the event ever. Her first gold since 2014. She's awesome, man. She is like someone that I feel like in real life, her and I would be like the best of friends. And she's just the ultimate competitor. But at the end of the day, you could just see the sense of pride she had, not only in winning the gold, but like just the belief she had in herself and the ability to go out there and bounce back from all of the adversity that she has faced over the last 6+ years, to go out and put on a show and do it in convincing fashion from the moment. She set the tone from the moment that sound went off for her to go out and go on her run. She's incredible. She cemented herself in my book as one of the best Team USA athletes we've seen. Just her competition level, her spirits for the game, and she's just a badass, man. She is the ultimate badass. So proud of her. I don't even know her, but Mikaela, we are proud of you. Way to go. Way to bring it home. And it was one of the coolest events of the day, in my opinion, watching her go and compete. Final alpine skiing event of these games. And she put on a show. She finished sub 140. And to overcome the demons that she had from this event, to go put on a show for her family and really just showcase her talents and remind everybody of the badass slalom skier that she is, was so cool. And I've always been a Mikaela Shiffrin fan. It's a recognizable name. Like, she has been part of the Team USA ethos for over a decade, and to see her walk away with gold once again, it just feels like the gold medal is back where it belongs, and she earned every bit of it, man. What an awesome performance from Mikaela Shiffrin in the women's slalom final today to capture gold for Team USA. Final event that we're going to recap here from Wednesday. Men's ice hockey was a doozy of a time today, ladies and gentlemen. 3 of the 4 games go to overtime, including the United States and Sweden, and including Canada and Czechia. Finland and Switzerland go to overtime, and then Slovakia just said, hey, Germany, we're going to go belt to ass and put up a 6-piece on you. Slovakia wins 6-2 over Germany to advance to the semifinal. Finland, in overtime, 3-2 victory over Switzerland to advance to the semifinal. The goals there for Finland: Sebastian Aho, Arturi Laikonen, and Miro Heiskanen all score, and Laikonen scores the overtime winner. I mean, it was just like, from there on out, it was just like, boom, we're going to have ourselves a show with these hockey games. And the next game, Canada and Czechia. Czechia was up 2-1 after the first period. Sidney Crosby got hurt in this game. I don't believe he returned to the game either. Macklin Celebrini popped off for Canada, had 3 points in this game. Mitch Marner scored, I believe, the game winner, if I'm remembering correctly. Yes, he did. Mitch Marner scored the goal in overtime. Nick Suzuki scored in this game, and Nathan McKinnon scored. Pasternak, Palat, Sedlak, your goal scorers for Czechia. I mean, Canada needed that. You know, Crosby goes down. They needed somebody to step up, and they got it done and beat Czechia 4-3. Mitch Marner sends Canada to the semifinals. And Team USA, same boat, man. It was 0-0 after the first. Second period rolls around. Dylan Larkin scores. Assist from the Hughes brothers, Jack and Quinn. Zibanejad scores for Sweden in the third to tie things up. And then Quinn Hughes, the man that you are, the hero, assisted from Matt Boldy and Austin Matthews to send Team USA to the semifinal, where they will face off against Slovakia. Canada will play Finland. And let me just say, Friday is going to be cinema. 10:40 a.m. you get Canada and Finland. 3:10 you get Slovakia and the United States on Friday for men's ice hockey. But I mean, I don't think the Olympic, the Olympic Hockey Committee could not have asked for a better quarterfinal. To have 3 of your 4 games go to overtime, including Team USA, including Canada, like, you got everything you could have asked for from your quarterfinals. To have just the ultimate, like, showdowns. 3 of your 4 games go to overtime, and then you have Slovakia kind of walk all over Germany and, you know, just assert their dominance there to move forward. It was an incredible quarterfinal. And I don't think the IOC, the Olympics in general, could have asked for a much better quarterfinals than what they got. To have 3 overtime games just filled with NHL stars, and especially for Canada, who lose Sidney Crosby in this game. I don't know if there was an update on Sid. So his status is unclear for the semifinals, which is crazy. What was the injury? No telling what. So it looks like his knee was injured. Hopefully he's okay. You know, we hate Sidney Crosby as Philly fans, but Sidney Crosby as the competitor, like, obviously games are going to be better when he's playing. So hopefully he's okay. But man, what a day of hockey. Mikaela Shiffrin. We get a dog crashing the gates in cross-country skiing. 2-year-old Nazgul. This is the headline of the day. Nazgul runs onto the cross-country skiing course. Made his return to the nearby home bed and breakfast that he was staying at, but made his presence known on national TV running onto the course, and just incredible. Like, these games they just keep delivering. They keep delivering on so many fronts. And your big headlines of the day: Olympic hockey quarterfinals, absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Mikaela Shiffrin, absolute cinema. Amazing competition there. And then we get Nazgul the dog. Absolute cinema. It was an awesome. This was one of the best days of the games so far, in my opinion. Like, the storylines, the events, the finishes. It was just so awesome. I had a blast taking in the Olympic action early on, and then in prime time. Like, it was such a good day of competition at the 2026 Winter Olympic Games. And genuinely, if you missed it, I feel bad for you, son, because good grief. It was one of, if not the best day of competition so far across the board. It was so damn good, so entertaining. And it's only going to get better, ladies and gentlemen, because we go to Thursday. And we've got cinema on our hands. We've got women's ice hockey. The gold medal game at 1:10 p.m. United States and Canada, Switzerland and Sweden playing for bronze at 8:40 a.m. But 1:10 p.m. Eastern time, Canada and the U.S. for gold in women's ice hockey. Canada 3-1, the US 4-0. That's going to be an incredible game. I can't wait for that. We also have the men's 1,500 meter final in speed skating. We've got ski mountaineering, men's sprint and women's sprint finals, the Nordic combined men's team final, the freestyle skiing men's aerials final, and figure skating women's singles final. Jordan Stoltz, baby. He can go for 3 gold. Jordan Stoltz, America's darling in speed skating. I hope he gets it done. That would be so sick if he gets the sweep. But obviously the marquee event is women's ice hockey, Canada, United States at 1:10 Eastern. It's going to be a game, baby. It's going to be awesome. I'm so pumped for it. We had easily the best day of action this Winter Olympics has had so far. And our games recap and look ahead there brought to you by our friends over at Shopify. Shopify is a complete commerce platform to sell online or in person, whether you're running a side hustle, retail shop, or a global brand. With your own storefront and commerce back office, Shopify gives you a full control to grow your brand on your own terms. Millions trust Shopify to power their businesses, and 10% of U.S. e-commerce sales are processed through Shopify. That's a big number if you think about it. It's commerce that goes the extra mile. They've got the help you need when you need it with 24/7 support. Join millions who turn an idea into reality. Start free today. Sign up with Shopify using our link in the description to get started. Start free today. Your free trial, 3 days. You don't pay anything, no credit card required, and then you get 3 months for just $1 a month. So use our link in the description. Get your dream turned into a reality with our friends at Shopify. As we take a look, obviously we had our gate-crashing dog as our headline of the day, along with Mikaela Shiffrin and the quarterfinals of hockey. We look to the medal count. Bunch of nations on the medal table. We've got Norway still leading the way with 15 gold medals, 10 bronze, 8 silver, 33 total medals. They are the only nation with 30-plus medals so far. Italy in second place with 9 gold, 5 silver, 12 bronze for 26 total medals. The United States with 7 gold, 11 silver, 6 bronze for 24 total medals. France with 6, 7, and 4. Netherlands with 6, 7, and 2. Sweden with 6, 6, and 3. Germany with 5, 8, and 8. They have 21 total medals. Austria with 5, 8, and 4. Japan 5, 6, and 11. They have 22 total medals, the fourth most of these games so far. Switzerland with 5, 4, and 3. Canada 4 gold now after that gold medal dodged them for quite some time. 4 gold, 4 silver, 6 bronze. Australia with 3 gold, 2 silver, 1 bronze. Great Britain with those 3 gold. China with 2, 3, and 4. Korea with 2, 2, and 3. Czechia with 2 and 2. Slovenia with 2, 1, and 1. Brazil and Kazakhstan with their 1 gold medal apiece. Poland still looking for a gold medal. They have 3 silver, 1 bronze. New Zealand 2 silver, 1 bronze. Latvia 1 silver, 1 bronze. Georgia with that silver medal from figure skating. Finland with 4 bronze. Bulgaria with 2 bronze. And Belgium with 1 bronze in these games. And we have completed 89 of the 116 events so far, which puts us at 76.72% of the way of completed competition here in these Winter Olympic Games. It's slowly like coming to a head, and it's sad, but these games have been incredible. There's been so much to enjoy, and again, Wednesday's action here was simply, in my opinion, the best pound-for-pound day between quarterfinals hockey, Mikaela Shiffrin's redemption story, and we had a famous dog running onto the cross-country course. And Klæbo is part of that too, just continuing to rack up gold medals. In how many total medals does Klæbo have now? 5 gold medals for Klæbo, man. He is incredible. Klæbo's got 5 gold. Cross-country skiing, men's 10-kilometer and 10-kilometer skiathlon. The 10-kilometer interval start free. The men's sprint classic, men's team sprint free, and the men's 4 by 7.5 meter or kilometer relay. Klæbo is that guy. He's incredible, and he is a huge part of Norway's dynasty run that they have had here. He's awesome. What an athlete. Johannes Hasflat Klæbo, or as I just like to call him, Klæbo, because he's an athlete that can truly has earned the right to go by just one singular name, and Klæbo is a badass name to go by, if you do ask me. So congratulations to Klæbo. 5 gold medals in these games. Olympic quarterfinal men's hockey was cinema. Quinn Hughes, the man that you are. Mitch Marner, the man that you are. Mikaela Shiffrin, the redemption story, just incredible. And our famous dog running on the cross-country course for skiing. Just incredible day in Milan, and it's only going to continue to get better. We're going to have you fully covered here on the podcast. Be sure to follow us on social media at Light the Flame Pod on Instagram and Threads, at LTF Olympics on Twitter. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple, Spotify. Leave those 5-star reviews, guys. It really does help the show continue to grow. And of course, subscribe to the Light the Flame Podcast YouTube channel, youtube.com/@LightTheFlamePodcast. This has been another edition of Light the Flame, an Olympics podcast presented by Underground Industries. I will be back hopefully with a guest host with me so we can kind of banter some more about what goes down on Thursday during Olympic action. Hopefully Team USA women's hockey walk away victorious, as they rightfully deserve so. Deserve to, I should say, but we'll see. Canada, formidable opponent, obviously, and it's just going to be another chapter of a historic rivalry in Olympic hockey. But we will see you back here tomorrow with another episode of Light the Flame and Olympics podcast. Until then, enjoy the recaps. Enjoy going back through Wednesday's action. Congratulations to Mikaela Shiffrin. Congratulations to men's quarterfinal hockey. Congratulations to our famous dog. And shout out to Klaebo, man. But I'm Kyle Bennett. I will see you all back here tomorrow. We'll see if we'll have a co-host with me. If not, it'll be just me flying solo once again. But until tomorrow, everybody, have a safe and wonderful evening. And we'll see you back here for more Olympics coverage right here on Light the Flame. Take it easy, everyone.